Greetings. I'm Vishnu Datta, proud student of GIMS Engineering Management Technical Campus, also known as GEMTech. Currently, I'm pursuing BBA and I'm in second year of my education. I'm glad that today I've got the opportunity to share my perspective over the current global economic conditions. Today, my major concern would be to provide infotainment analysis over the global economic conditions with respect to the data of past few months. Calvin Swan Metherick once said that when America sneezes, the rest of the world catches cold. And currently, the eagle is being aggressive, very aggressive. Maybe because America is under the debt of $36 trillion. From this, they have to pay $9.2 trillion in current financial year. And how that money would even be paid? The answer is refinancing. Meaning, in order to pay back the previous loans, they will take up new loans. And the question arises that where even that money would come from? The answer is treasury bonds. But when the stock market is giving 11% returns, cryptocurrency giving 20% returns, then only a madman would be investing in treasury bonds, which are giving 3% of returns. Unless the whole stock market crashes and the whole world start running behind safe investment options. And guess which is the safest investment option? You are right, my friend. It's US Treasury bonds. That's why Mr. President Trump desperately wants the global financial market to crash because they don't want $9.2 trillion of liquid assets to be scapegoated. And no one is even investing in treasury bonds because other financial instruments are providing way better returns. Because of this, the trident of tariff is being thrown. Because if tariff would be implemented in countries, then the prices of goods and commodities would increase significantly, and that would result in inflation. And inflation would result in recession, and recession would lead, well, we all know, didn't we? President Trump is shouting loud in media that global economy would crash, but still people are not taking any sort of hint. But his friends are a bit smart. Meet US Representative Tim Moore, who has recently earned a fortune after shock stocking two big healthcare stock. In the recent month, President Trump signed a big beautiful bill, after which these two stocks hit rock bottom. And guess what recently Mr. Tim Moore has invested in? The ETF that becomes profitable when the whole economy crashes. For some reason, politicians are very good in picking stocks. And here, politicians are telling that the market will crash. The fun doesn't end here. Actually, treasury bonds has rate of about 3 or 4%, and President Trump doesn't even want to give that amount of money. That's why every day he's arguing with the Federal Reserve to lower the rates, and Federal Reserve is refusing. So the plan is simple, that convert the market into oblivion, that accept treasury bonds, there won't be any option left. And then automatically the rates of treasury bonds will go down. And if you are thinking that this might be beneficial to the US citizen, then my friend, I'm afraid, but you are wrong. Very wrong. Because when the market will crash, the 401k will also crash, which is basically their investment for retirement saving. But as we have moved so far, let's understand how an economic man can make money out of this situation. Because except treasury bonds, there are two safe investment options that are also left. That's why there is a chance that recession this time might be worse than 1929. Then what you can do? First is sovereign gold bond, and second is real estate investment trust, REIT. And one must think Sisyphus is happy, but jewelries or investment is a big no. Because when you are giving 10 to 12% in making charge, then 2% in melting, and the goldsmith will also take the brokerage and commission, then what you are left with, my friend? If you want to invest in gold, then either invest in bullion or in sovereign gold bonds. Gold bonds provide capital gains over physical gold. On top of it, the government provides 2.5% on interest on it. At last, I would like to mention that all of the information provided are based on public available and reputed sources, and the information is just for my research that I'm assuring and sharing with you all. This is not a stock tip or insider information. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you all.